Hey Katie, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this quick video, like I mentioned, with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business just by better utilizing your website and your Google business profile. So I saw that you service the Gilbert, Arizona area, so I had done a Google search for Plumber Gilbert AZ, and this is the search results page that comes up. And since 90% of the people will never click past page 1 of the results page, you're going to want to take up as much of this page as possible. So the first section, obviously, you need to be paying Google. This is the paid advertising section. So if you, aside from paying them, the focus really should be on getting into the next two sections, which is second section is the Google Map Pack. That's this area right here, and it consists of only 3 or 4 businesses, and it's those with the strongest Google business profile. So I saw that you guys have a Google business profile set up. And in order to strengthen the profile, there's a couple things that you can do. The first is to make sure that you are getting customer reviews and responding to those reviews timely, as well as uploading pictures and doing that on a regular basis, ideally weekly. The second thing that you can do is you want to have your business located in more online directories than your competitors here are listed in. So I'm talking about directories such as Yelp.com, Angie's List, HomeAdvisor, Nextdoor.com. There's thousands of online directories out there, and many of them are actually free to join. It just takes time to go out to those sites and put in your name, address, and phone number exactly the way you have it listed in this Google business profile. Google is a popularity contest, and so the more Google sees your business located online, the more likely they are going to stick you into this section here. So that's what you would do. You'd want it. This is a good section to be in because 30 to 40% of the search traffic is going to be, the person searching is going to click on one of these businesses listed in this area here. Okay, so then the next section down is known as the organic listings, and you can see Easy Flow Plumbing is the #1 plumbing website in Gilbert, Arizona. And to rank high in this organic section, it's based on the strength of your content and your backlink profile. So I want to compare in this next couple minutes just your content and backlinks profile compared to Easy Flow Plumbing's. So here's your website here, and it looks like a good website, a lot of good pictures and content, it looks very professionally done. I wanted to mention that Google does look for 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for you to be considered an authoritative site or an expert in your niche. So that if you can get that to that threshold, which I think you have about 1,000, if you can boost it up to 500 to another 1,000, and reach that Google threshold, that would definitely help your ranking. You do have roughly the same amount of content as your competitor, Easy Flow Plumbing. They also have about 1,000. So that's one thing you can do. The second thing about content is you want your content to be embedded with as many local buyer intent keyword phrases as possible, and you want it to be dense in those phrases. So a keyword phrase obviously is the phrase that you want your business to be found for by internet searchers, and that can be multiple phrases. And since you're a service provider, you're going to want those phrases to be local buyer intent keyword phrases, which means that the keyword phrase references both the service you provide and the location you provide the services in. So I use this tool called Ahrefs to analyze the analytics behind certain websites. And so this is telling me that your website is ranking currently for 152 keywords or keyword phrases. And so when you click into that, I can see exactly what keyword phrases that you are ranking for. And so it looks like you are actually ranking for local buyer intent keywords because I see them right here. Plumber Gilbert references the service and the location. And then same thing over here, Smith Plumbing AZ and Plumber Gilbert AZ. Plumber is Gilbert AZ. So you got all the different variations, and you can see where you're currently ranking. So this one is your name, but for the other ones, it looks like you're ranking on page 2 because it's just anything under 10 is the first page. So, but here's the search volume. You can see the number of searches per month. So 450 searches a month for that one. 300 here. So you're getting, if you can get yourself to the first page, you're going to get a significant number of clicks from that. So Let's talk about backlinks next, because I think backlinks might be what is holding your website back from ranking onto the first page. So backlinks are just links from other sites over to your site, and they just provide legitimacy in Google's eyes because they act as endorsements of your site. So again, Google's a popularity contest, so you want to have more backlinks than your competitor has, but you also want a good quality backlinks. Some links or some websites that you could get links from are more spammy, and others are more authoritative. So you want to get the authoritative sites, which you can tell by looking at the UR and DR scores. So a good website is in the 30 to 40 range on these numbers, and you want them to be close to a 1-to-1 relationship. So your DR score I can see is pretty low, so you might want to look at where these referring domains are coming from and make sure that you're getting high quality, high DR score domains. But just in comparison to the easy flows, you have 473 backlinks from 74 referring domains, and they have 1,700 backlinks from 407 domains. So they have more backlinks than you do, and they also have a high DR score, which a high UR score, and it's close to a 1-to-1 relationship. So they're getting, I think, higher quality backlinks than you're getting. So what you can do is you can click on this number here, their referring domains, and you can see which sites they're linked to and which ones have the high DR scores, and then you can go out to those sites and try to get those links pointed back at your site. Many of them are just online directories or blogs or whatever, and you can try to get them pointed back to your site. So that's basically what you could do to get in ranking high in this organic listing here. About 30% of the traffic is going to click on one of these high ranking organic listings. So, if you can get 30 to 40% of the traffic, and be part of this section here, and be part of the section where you can get 30% of the traffic, that's a high. We looked at the volume of searches for just Plumber and Gilbert, and that doesn't even include like some of the other services you provide or different ways internet searchers might type it into the search box, such as leak repair or, water heater installs or any of that stuff. There's a significant amount of clicks that you could be potentially getting by being in those sections on page one. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the email. Otherwise, my only ask is if you could just respond to the email and give me one line of feedback to let me know if the information was helpful or not. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks and have a great day.